Hey guys, I'm bringing you guys along for a strength workout today. I'm going to be working on my squat, my bench press, my pull-ups, a little bit of pulling, and a little bit of accessory work. I started out by working my squat from endurance reps into heavier weight. So I started out by doing 2 rounds of 10 reps at a weight that I can sustain. And I was supersetting that with 10 pull-ups. I then went into more of a heavier weight into my squat. And I did, I believe it was 145 for 3 reps, which was pretty challenging for me. Honestly, even though it doesn't seem like it's super heavy, I do only weigh 118 pounds, so 145 for 3 reps, it's a lot. And I did this for 3 rounds, and then I was still supersetting with my pull-ups. Then I went on into doing some sled sprints. I was not going super fast because the weight was a bit heavy on the sleds, and I was supersetting that with reverse step back lunges. Usually I do my sled work on its own, but because I did need to do a lot of accessory work that I hadn't done, I supersetted it with 10 reps of reverse lunges on each leg with 20-pound dumbbells. Not super heavy, but sustainable. There is a slight lean forward because I want to make sure I'm working on my glute and not using my back. Now I did that for 4 rounds, and I did some mobility work. I did some foam rolling. I am not someone who always takes the time to do mobility work and foam rolling because I do have a lot of flexibility from doing dance and a little bit of rhythmic growing up. I always take for granted the fact that I do still need to work on my mobility even though I'm flexible, because my muscles do get tight from doing so much strength and running. So I worked on my mobility, nothing crazy. I didn't do like splits or anything like that, but just like some lunges. And I did feel like my hamstrings were already feeling the strength workout. I did do some hip mobility, hip opening mobility as well. I went into like a Cossack, almost I did it on both sides, just trying to make sure that my hips open. And I did also my favorite back opening exercise, which is plank to downward dog. I feel like this one really opens up my back, and I feel it in my lats. The more pull-ups I do, the more I feel like my lats get a little bit tight. But yeah, I did do also like the world's greatest stretch, and these are just some basics. Honestly, it's good to work on mobility not just at the end of your workouts, but also like right before you start. Nothing crazy, not like extreme flexibility, but just a little bit of healthy mobility. I also did some core before I went into my mobility. I just didn't record all of it because I record stuff with my phone, and I also use my phone for a timer. So I did do some planks and some hollow body holds, but I was using my phone for a timer, so I didn't really record that stuff. But yeah, this was a really fun workout, and this is actually a really cute outfit. I've literally had it in my closet for over a year, and this is the first time I actually wear it to work out. I just finished my workout, did some mobility, and now we're heading to the sauna to do a little bit of recovery. This is now my favorite part post-workout, when I finally get to hang out in the sauna. I don't always get to do this because I'm always in a rush from work to the next client, but today being a holiday, I had free time, so I had the whole morning to myself. I was able to do a long workout, stretch, and now I'm spending some time in the sauna. Usually in the fall, I'm just like running around, so this is a very special moment for me. I do have a run scheduled for today, for later on, but we're kind of getting a little bit crunched on time, but I'd rather give it my time for the sauna, and I can squeeze the run into tomorrow and just do a few more miles. And I'm just gonna lay here. I'm gonna have to take my phone outside because it does get overheated, but I will set an alarm and I'm gonna be here for about 15-20 minutes relaxing. Also, I have to take off my nail polish. I have powder, so I can't do it myself. I have to go to the salon. Now I'm gonna spend like a minute in the ice room just to kind of cool down a little bit from the sauna. And just relax a little bit, and then I might do a little bit of the steam room. Steam room, and oh, you can already see how much I'm sweating. I'll show you guys how beautiful it is. It's pretty big and relaxing. So I'll just be here for like maybe 5 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the end of it. I'll make more vlogs like this. If this is something you guys like, just let me know in the comments.